Hello folks, and welcome to COMS130 Online. My name is Joel. I'll be your instructor for this course. We're going to do a quick orientation for the course and on what needs to be completed during the semester. As soon as you log into Blackboard, you will see announcement, and most of the time I'll have one a week telling you what you need to get done and reminding you of things. For example, for this one, after the welcome, I would like you to complete the online address and consent for release information form by clicking on the title itself. A new link will open and you'll be able to just go in and complete this. It will take you a couple minutes to get done. Now, if we jump into course information, three things that you'll need to go over. Number one is your course syllabus. By clicking on course syllabus, you'll see there, I have it already opened. And then in the course syllabus, you'll see my office number, RTC 2320, my office hours. If you need to see me, you can stop by anytime during those 2 times, or if you need to see me for a longer period of time than just a quick question, please email me ahead of time and I'll block a specific time for you so we can go over anything that you might have. Once you send me an email, which is my preferred way of communication, please make sure to have your name, full name, and course in the subject title, so I'll recognize the email that it is from a student and I'll know what you're referring to so I can reply to you. Course description, the course here will deal on teaching you how to use Linux, not from a GUI point of view, but from a command prompt point of view, and we'll be focusing on Fedora. It will also prepare you for the Linux Plus exam from Test Out. Textbook. You'll need two things to pick up from the bookstore. One is a textbook, which is a study guide for the Linux exam 1 and 2, 101 and 102. And there is a voucher from Test Out that you'll need to pick up. It's like a code that you'll need to pick up to create your account in Test Out, where you'll complete all your homework and your quizzes, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Recommended also a computer headset because there's a lot of videos you'll be watching, so it might be helpful to have one. As for attendance, attendance is taken in Blackboard once a week, every Tuesday before 11:59 p.m. If you care about financial aid or you have any type of aid that requires attendance, please remember to do this attendance once a week. If it's not completed, then you'll be marked absent for that week, and that's what will be submitted to financial aid. Various things during the course that you'll have to complete. Number one is your labs and quizzes, which are called exams and Test Out. That is worth 50% of your grade. Discovery topics, which are discussion questions that I'll be posting in Blackboard. There'll be a minimum of 8 and maximum of 10. Those will be worth 25%. And then 2 tests, one in Blackboard, one in Test Out, and those are worth 25%. As you can see, between just the 2 lab exams and discover topics is worth 75%. So it is pretty easy for you to get a passing grade in this course. Now, how much would you like to get a better grade is up to you by studying more and doing a better job. Deadline for work completion. That's something that you need to be very careful about. Even though all the work is available starting today, you'll be able to complete all the work ahead of time if you want to, which is very much recommended. But those are the due dates when I'll be grading the following days. So those are usually Tuesdays, scheduled for 2 days. So every due date is almost scheduled for Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. I do the grading usually on the afternoon of Wednesday. If for some reason you missed a section or subsection from any of those sections in Test Out and you need to complete it by Wednesday morning and I did not grade yet, if you go into Blackboard you do not see a grade, please feel free to jump on it. Go ahead and complete the work. I'll give you full credit for it. Do not waste your time emailing me, asking me if I can complete the work to get a partial credit and so forth. If I did not grade yet, you complete the work, you get full credit for it. As soon as I grade, that's it. I do not give you partial credit. You'll be able to complete the work, but you will not earn any credit for it. Please remember those due dates are very critical. So section 00 and section 1.0 are due on January 21st, so I did give you 2 weeks. This first 00 is just an introduction. There is nothing to complete. Section 1.0, it's pretty long. It has, I believe, 12 subsections. We'll see that in a minute. And every subsection has sections in it. So there is all the way from 1.0 to 1.12, and 1.0 has subsections in it, and so forth and so forth. So it is the longest section with section 7. Those are the longest sections, and I give you 2 weeks to complete the work. Everything else is due within a week. As for incomplete, I do not give incompletes for the course, so please review the syllabus, and if you have any question, email me or call me and we'll be able to discuss that. Now let's go ahead and continue looking at course information. There is PowerPoint slides. There's two types of slides. One of them are the slides for your regular chapters from your textbook, created by the author. Very good to study from. And there is the ones that I created for specific reasons that I want you to watch out for. I have so far only 4 chapters, but I'll be adding probably 3 to 4 more chapters. Please keep checking those and study from them. They're very, very helpful. Last but not least, here under course information, there is a lab sim and your textbook chart that allows you to see the matching part. So every section matches the specific chapter. I do not follow this. I do not follow the subsections with the chapters, but it is good for you to study from if you need to learn more from your textbook. So very helpful, but that's not what I follow with test out and lab sim together. Next one is course creating test out account, and we'll see that in a minute. You have a PDF that shows you all the steps that you need one by one, and we'll go over that in a minute, or let's go over it now. As you can see here, as soon as you create go into a browser, type in testout.com, you'll be able to see here it says create an account, and that's why you need your voucher, because with the voucher you have a specific code that allows you to create your account and then be able to start logging in into Testout, where you'll complete all the work. Your homework, your quizzes, and everything is completed in Testout. So as you can see right here, once you create an account, it will ask you to create a new username, password, first name, last name, use your MCC email, and you need a code similar to this. So I'll go back into login into Testout in a minute. Let me go ahead and just complete Blackboard first, and then we'll go over Testout in a minute. So here it shows you all the steps that you need to follow to complete the work. This last section is the most important part that a lot of students do not complete properly, which is enrolling in a class. Once you create the account is good to go. Now you must enroll in a class, and that's something that you'll have to click on, and then you'll be selecting one of the classes. There's multiple ones of them. Yours will be COMS130-WWW01-Winter14. So you select that, click on add, and it will add it to you. So like that, I'll be able to see your work. If you do not do that after the first due date, I'll be hunting you pretty much to make sure that you complete that and get it done so I can see your work. Attendance is taken in Blackboard as I stated before. You'll see, as you can see here, it's due by Tuesday night, 11:59 p.m. For week 1, you just click on week 1 attendance, click on begin. It's one single question. It's a survey. Click on it and just click on save and submit, and it will allow you to see that you have submitted your work properly, your attendance for that week. How do you know if you got it done properly? You'll see a check mark similar to this once you click on save and submit under my grades. You can go to my grades, and in front of week 1 you'll see a check mark that shows that you completed properly. Last but not least, in Blackboard you'll have the discussion boards. Under discussion board, for now I want you to introduce yourself, going to introduction, and answer those questions, please. I did introduce myself in there so you can get more information about me in there, and also it'll allow me to see who is in the class, what are you guys going for, course-wise, and degree-wise, and so forth. And there is the peer help. The peer help is here for you to post any questions you might have about the course itself, about the data, the information itself. Please, before you email me asking me question, post your question here. 2 reasons for that, not just to be a pain to you, but number 1 is if you have a question, someone else might have the same question, so it will be helpful for someone else to read your question. Number 2 is I check my email Monday through Friday, once or twice a day, in the morning and one at night, and on Saturday only once, either morning or evening, and on Sunday I do not check my email. And you might have anywhere from 12 to 24 peers in your class. So you'll have more than one person that might check it, and they'll be able to answer any question that you might have. I'll be pretty much following the peer help, and if I see any answer that might not be valid or incorrect or something like that, I'll be um, replying with the correct answer, which happens very rarely. Now, if you have any personal questions or great questions, those must be submitted to me and me only. Now, as for the discussion questions, as I stated it, they're not due every week. For example, for the first one, it will not be due until week 3. I'm giving you more time to get accustomed to test out and start working on section 1.0 and get caught up. So the first one will show up on week 3, and I will send an announcement in Blackboard telling you that the discussion question is available. You have to post an initial post for yourself that you do, and then you'll have to reply by a specific date to 2 of your classmates to get the full credit. That is pretty much it, all in Blackboard. Now, if you go to test out, once you create your account, you'll be able to log in. Once you log in into test out, oops, guess my password is not valid. Now it is valid. You'll see, once you log in, you'll see this right here showing up. The first course is your course, COMS 130, and you'll see it. I don't have the full page open, maximized, that's why you see just the dots. But that's the first course, which is COMS 130-WWW01, and it'll be Winter 2014. Once you click on this, once you get into the course, you'll see you'll have sections here all the way from 00 to 12.0. The exam practices are good for you to practice for your final exam. Now, every section here that you have will have subsections, every single section. Let's say if I click on section 1.0, you'll see you'll have 1.1 all the way to 1.11. And then if I click on 1.1, I'll have subsections 1.11, 1.12, 1.13, 1.14, 1.15, 1.16, etc., etc., etc. Now, all of these are not necessarily homework that you have to complete. A lot of them are just basic shell information that you have to go through, and some of them are videos that you can watch if you want to watch them, like the ones where the author, oops, the place where the author is talking himself. You don't have to watch all of those. I recommend that you do for the first couple 3 sections so you get familiar with what he's talking. Some of them are very short, like 4 minutes. Some of them are very long as 20-25 minutes. As you can see here, there's more information. If you go to 1.3, these videos are important, but they're not critical. The ones that are very critical are the ones where he is showing you, he's doing a demonstration of the homework itself. So the labs that you'll be completing, he shows you how to get them done. Those are ones that you must review. You must listen to what he's saying and watch what he's showing you, so like that you'll be able to do your work properly. And then you keep going here and you'll see more information. Then you go to 1.6, another video from him. Another video from him, and then you go to 1.7, it's another video again showing you on how to do the work, and these are the ones that you must watch. And then you go to 1.8 and it's more information, and then finally you have your quizzes. Usually it's like, for example, this one is 12 questions. The passing grade, minimum grade that you get is 80%. I will allow you to take this quiz twice, every single quiz in every single lab. You complete them twice. I will take the grade, the best grade out of the 2. Let's say the first time you got 85, and you did it a second time and you got 95. I'll take the 95 out of the 85, and that's what I'll post in Blackboard as your final grade. So you have 2 chances for the quizzes and the labs to get a better grade. So it's up to you if you want to get 100% on everything or not. That is pretty much up to you. As you can see here, 1.4, I have 141, 142, 143, 144. Same thing here, you have a quiz, 1 question to answer. When you do your quizzes, Same thing with the labs. It allows you to check your answer. So let's say you get it done the first time incorrectly, you'll be able to go back and do it again a second time to get 100% on those. So pretty easy to get 100% on everything. It's just a question of spending the time and doing the effort of reviewing everything and going through the process of everything. So same thing, let's say I go to, for example, 1.6. I'll go to 161, 162, 163. Same thing, those are all videos from him. This one is a critical one because he's showing you how to do the work. Same thing for 164, just information on what each one, what it does and redirection and so forth. This is a video. This is another information. And then you have another quiz that you'll be taking here. Those are 10 questions. Then if you go to 1.7, for example, same thing, video, another video, and then information that you'll have to read and go over. Then here, as you can see, this is one of the labs. So once you click on view, the lab also you'll be able to complete it twice. It tells you what you need to complete, what is your current working directory. So you'll have to discover that from here. And you'll be able to type whatever you need to type and click on done. And then it will show you what you have. Check my answer, if it's correct or incorrect. So you'll be able to complete that a second time. So like I said, I will allow you twice to complete the work from test out. And I'll take the best grade out of the two. So as you can see here, it allows you to do the lab. And then it tells you what is the directory. So this lab right here, he created a video, the author created a video showing you how to do the work here. So please be careful when you watch those videos, take notes, and it will allow you to see what you have to complete and the way you need to complete them. Last but not least, let me tell you just one more thing that you need to be careful about. Once you log into Test Out, before you click on your course, there's a personal report that you can complete. The personal report allows you to see your progress, which is what did I complete so far, how much did I earn, and it will show you how many times you got it done. So if you complete it once, you have a second trial chance that you can go ahead and get that done. So that's pretty much it for Test Out. Please follow the instructions on creating your account as soon as possible. Jump on it so like that you don't miss anything. Remember to do attendance, remember to do the discussion boards, and keep checking announcements. That's how I get hold of you guys and let you know that you have completed the work, you did not complete the work, and so forth and so forth, and what I want you to worry about from that point of view. I hope you'll have a great semester. Please do not hesitate